Gangu, Shadow, Sparkle! Carmen, what are you doing? This is unbelievable!
The headshot after headshot after headshot!
How did you turn that kind of round and round?
EQO!
He's killed 4 players now on his own!
Trying to sustain, everyone grouping onto Ivy. He does fall to the tanks, but it cost them all their HP.
99 to 99!
Today on Kickoff, I'll talk with Mr. Niksich about the future of esports, and Elijah Ace check in on students to see what their favorite game was growing up. Welcome to Kickoff. On October 19, 1972, history would be made as the first esports competition was held at Stanford University. Now 50 years later, Maryville will host its first esports club with over 100 students signing up. The esports club was a success, but the big question is, will it come back for another season of gaming? And with that said, let's head over to the interview. What were the pros and cons in making an esports club?
Well, last year, Mr. Stamper approached me about possibly starting an esports club here at Maryville High School. Coming out of the pandemic and the challenges that the students and faculty went through, I thought it was a great idea, and I was definitely excited to be part of the promotion of the esports program. Our first call-out meeting, I was overwhelmed. We had, I think you were there, we had well over 100 kids in the building. So as far as, there was plenty of pros. I didn't really feel like there were many cons last year. There was plenty of students that were willing and able. I was able also to find a handful of teachers that were willing and able to volunteer their time. So I had to find some teachers that were willing to participate, and that was successful as well.
So it just sounded like a whole very successful journey. But telling that to Mr. Crud, did you feel any type of pressure, like telling him hey, I want to make a club that I think will be great, and without knowing that over 100 students, will sign up? Because that, for a club, that is some numbers. I ain't feel a lot.
I've worked with Mr. Krutz for many years, and he's been a great boss, and he's a great leader, and he always wants to do what's best for students. So when I approached him, he was all in. He knew that there was I'm not gonna say he knew there was a need for it, but he recognized that we needed something to make this place a little more accommodating for all levels of learners. And there are many gamers in the building, and we wanted to make this a place that is accommodating, a place where people feel comfortable in their surroundings. So yeah, Mr. Krutz was all in, and it is something that we'd like to make happen in the near future.
So the big question, Mr. Niksich, do you think we'll see another year in esports?
Well, without, I don't want to say, I don't want to give too much information, but we are in the process of running it back in a little more controlled environment, working with Mr. Mahar, who is currently the chess sponsor. We are working with him to try to expand it to incorporate some of the esports. So he's currently meeting on Mondays and Thursdays up in his room. I do have 2 computer labs that have been installed with gaming computers, so we do have the hardware. I would just like to find an esports coach that would like to run it as an official team. That's the struggle for me at this point, but we are working with Mr. Mahar, and if any kids are interested in doing some esports, I would encourage you to go to attend a chess club meeting, because we are going to sprinkle in some esports into that club.
There you have it, folks. So as you see, if you need any esports club, please come to this man right here.
CD 102.
CD 102, right?
You are correct.
Okay, nice.
What's good, MHS? It's Elijah Ace here, bringing you a new section called interactions with students. And ask random students, A, what's your favorite video game as a kid, and how badly could I beat you in it? Let's get into it. Kicking it off with,
Me, Sean.
what was your favorite video game growing up as a kid, and why?
Budokai Tenkei 3 on the PlayStation 2. Why? Because when I was younger, I used to watch a lot of Dragon Ball as a kid. So, it's been a long journey. So, yeah.
All right, now on a scale from 1 to 10, how badly would I clap you in Dragon Ball Budokai?
0.
The question again, on a scale from 1 to 10, how badly would I destroy you?
0.
With a 1 in front of it.
0.
We're here with.
Christian Oliver.
All right, Chris, so as a kid, what was your favorite game growing up and why?
My favorite game growing up as a kid was Super Mario, especially on the Wii. Super Mario Bros. Wii. I have so much fun memories playing with my little brothers and them. We just talked a lot. We started crying, raging over the game. Especially when my dad showed me a glitch on the game that gives you 99 life. It was fun. It was just perfect. I miss playing that game with my brothers and my dad.
Now, on a scale from 1 to 10, how badly would I beat you in a speed run?
In a speed run, probably a 7 out of 10. It's based on the game that you play that you want to beat me in. If it was Call of Duty, I'd definitely beat you in speed run in that game. If it was Super Mario, you probably would. Depends if I got to memorize where the pipes are at, where the stars are at, or the coins, good stuff. Basically, I have to memorize a lot if you want me to beat me, or I gotta beat you in a speed run.
We're kicking it off with Carl. Yes, sir. All right, Carl, what was your favorite video game as a kid growing up?
Raging Blast 2.
All right, okay, valid. Now, on a scale from 1 to 10, how badly would I destroy you in that game?
Nah, 0.
With a 1 in front of it, right?
0.
He in denial. Kicking it off with
Sasha.
what was your favorite game as a kid growing up?
Actually, I have two. It's Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat.
All right, on a scale from 1 to 10, how badly would I clap you in both of those games?
I'm going to be dead honest. Probably a 1.
With a 0 in front of it.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
0.1, so not quite.
No.
Nah.
All right, and out of both of those games, what's your favorite character?
It has to be Katana, and it has to be Ryu.
Kicking it off with
Carmelo.
All right, so first off, what was your favorite video game growing up as a kid?
Probably Modern Warfare, for sure.
Okay, Modern Warfare, valid. All right, so on a scale from 1 to 10, how badly would I clap you in Modern Warfare?
All right, gentlemen.
Oh, wait.
With the mystery unfolding, we are excited to see the return of esports back in action. Signing off for PNN, I'm Michael LeGrand. We'll see you next time on Kickoff.